good news. We can now show you something that we used to think was lost and gone forever. Back in 2002, when the Senate was debating whether to give President Bush authorization to go to war in Iraq, Democratic Senator Mark Dayton of Minnesota delivered an impassioned speech against the war, against giving President Bush authorization to use force. And then something happened toward the end of his next appearance on the Senate floor.
And I'm not a legal scholar, but I cited in making my comments, the opinion of the counsel at the Library of Congress, the Congressional Research Service, which
it just goes to black. This is the C-SPAN archives. That never happens. It just goes to black. The reason we were even looking for that piece of C-SPAN footage in the first place for Friday's show was because Senator John McCain had made a big public show of how outraged he was that Democrats were not letting anyone have any extra time in the Senate to finish their remarks. They were doing that in order to keep the Senate on track to pass health reform by Christmas. Senator McCain said he had never in all his many years in the Senate ever seen a senator deny just a little bit of extra time to finish his or her remarks. Never.
I've been around here 20-some years. First time I've ever seen a member denied an extra minute or two to finish his remarks. And I must say that I don't know what's happening here in this body, but I think it's wrong. I've never seen a member denied an extra minute or so, as the chair just did.
The reason we were looking for that missing C-SPAN clip is that the transcript from that day indicated it would have shown John McCain personally denying a senator a little extra time back in 2002. But as we explained on Friday night, the tape was just lost. It inexplicably went to black right at that critical moment. Now, I am so excited to tell you, the footage has been found. It has been restored. The American heroes at C-SPAN apparently saw our segment on Friday, or at least heard about it, and they contacted our producers today and gave us this statement explaining what happened. Quote, C-SPAN video library content created prior to 2003 was originally captured on 2-hour VHS videotapes, which were later digitized for permanent storage in our archives. This process is occasionally susceptible to small errors that can occur at top-of-the-hour tape changes. An example of this type of error was discovered in the digital online file from the U.S. Senate floor proceedings of October 10, 2002 at noon Eastern. That was when McCain was doing the thing with that senator. All right, now get this. This is amazing. Quote, we have re-digitized and reposted this particular Senate session directly from the analog tapes. Yes! When we figured out about this glitch, the folks at C-SPAN went back to the original VHS tapes from 2002. They re-digitized and reposted the missing clip, God bless them, over the weekend in a big snowstorm. Without further ado, we may now bring you the precedent established by Senator John McCain for the very thing John McCain swore was unprecedented.
I also, and I'm not a legal scholar, but I cited in making my comments, the opinion of the counsel at the Library of Congress, the Congressional Research Service, which opined, and I realize that lawyers and others can change.
Your time is expired.
As for unanimous consent, I might have 30 seconds to complete my...
Objection is heard.
I object. Either Senator McCain cannot remember that he himself objected to a senator getting an extra 30 seconds to finish his remarks during the Iraq War debate, or Senator McCain knows perfectly well that this stuff happens in the Senate. It happens, and he just said it was unprecedented out of sheer hackitude. In either case, about Senator McCain, I got to say I love C-SPAN. Really, I love you guys. You are perfect in every way. Never change.